Good morning, grade 7. We are now in the continuation of our topic, okay, maintaining your computer. We are still in using File Explorer, okay. What's in the File Explorer? Let's take a look at this. Okay, File Explorer can be found in the Start menu, okay. It is used to navigate the different files and folders in the operating system. Files and folders can be opened by double-clicking the file or file folder icon. A double-click is a rapid to click. I know that you know already this one. On the left button of the mouse, okay, the designated program will then open the file. A file or folder can be opened by right-clicking on the icon and choose open. So, renaming a file or a folder. Okay, a file or a folder can be renamed. You know already how to rename, right? A file or
Yes.
a folder. Okay,
Yes.
by right-clicking. This can be done by right-clicking the file and choose rename from options. File or file folder name will be then editable, and the user can now change the name. Okay, like for instance, this one. If you want to rename, okay, your folder, it should be right-click and choose rename in the options. Okay, a file cannot be renamed when it is open. Why? Because you cannot actually what? You cannot actually what? Overwrite that particular file. It is still being used. So what we're gonna do is to close the file, and of course you can always rename that file. Okay. Users must close the file first, then rename action can now be done. Okay. Deleting files and folders. Files and folders can be deleted to free up space. Okay, remove clutter or simply erase the file since it is done being used. Files or folders can be deleted by right-clicking its icon, then choosing delete from drop-down menu. Okay, the faster way to delete a file or folder is by simply clicking its icon, then pressing delete key on the keyboard. Right? Deleted file goes to the operating system's recycle bin. You know already where's the recycle bin. And the recycle bin is the repository, okay, for files that are not yet permanently deleted. If it is not permanently deleted, you can always check on your deleted files in the recycle bin. Files that enter the recycle bin can still consume hard drive space until they are permanently deleted. To permanently delete the file, okay, access the file via recycle bin and delete the file. Okay, or you can always use the shortcut key. Okay, the shortcut key for permanent deletion of a file or folder is you hold shift, then okay, you highlight first the one that you want to delete, you hold shift button on your keyboard, and then press delete. It will just pop up in your screen that do you want this to be permanently deleted. So it will not actually go to your recycle bin. Note that when a folder is deleted, all files saved in it are also deleted. Another way to permanently delete these files is to hold again the one that I had discussed a while ago. Hold shift key while pressing delete button on the keyboard. The shift plus delete keyboard shortcut permanently delete file. Okay? It does not go to recycle bin anymore. Restoring deleted files or folder. A file cannot a file that is not yet permanently deleted can be still restored. Okay? If the file was deleted by accident, the user can simply trigger the keyboard combination Control Z, that's undo, to undo the action. Okay? This only works if the file was just deleted, so the action can still be reversed with the undo command. However, if the file has been deleted for quite some time, or like 2 days ago, or we just restarted your computer after deletion, okay, and has already been in the recycle bin, the only way to restore it back is by going to the recycle bin. Okay, right click on the file or folder that needs to be restored, then click restored or restore. Hold on, I'll just take this call. Right. So let's continue. Okay. Again, a file that right click on the file folder, it needs to be restored, then click restore. So you can actually restore your file from your recycle bin. Okay. Like for instance, this one. Okay. This is in the recycle bin. I had just deleted the new folder. All you have to do is to right click and restore. Copying or moving files or folders. To copy file or folder, just right click on its icon, then select copy. Then go to the new folder location and right click right away on the blank area of the folder, then select paste. As simple as that. The paste option will only show up when a copy or cut command was previously initiated. Without this initiation, without the copy or cut command being initiated, you cannot actually have the paste option. Okay, the paste option will just be grayed out. Programs. Okay, there you go. Okay, programs are applications that are installed in a computer. They can do simple to complex tasks based on what they have programmed to or to do. They can either be a freeware or downloadable in the internet or to the net, or licensed both to provider with payment. Okay. One good examples of programs are your Crossfire, your games, okay, your Steam, okay, or Roblox. Those are programs that you need to install. Okay. I think Roblox, Crossfire, and Steam are those are freewares. You need not to have a license for them. It is actually given for free. Okay. While Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or Microsoft Office, these are licensed. Okay. These are licensed programs that you need to have a particular what? You need to pay for the license. Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom, what else? Um, Adobe Premiere Pro, those are programs that are licensed. Installing a new program. When an executable file from any media is launched, the operating system launches its install wizard, okay, which takes care of how the program is installed. So all you have to do is to follow the installation or installing wizard or installation wizard, okay. Usually the user has to click on the several pages in the wizard. Generally, installations can either be full installation wherein the complete software is installed, or customized installation, which allows users to select portions of the program to be installed. The latter option is usually for advanced user, or you can just use the advanced or the customized installation if you know already the program. Okay, take note, if you know already the program. But if you don't know the program yet and you want to install it, all you have to do is to install the full installation or complete software program, the complete installation of the software. The program installed in a computer can be determined by typing the control panel on the search bar and choose programs and features. If you can actually see your program there being installed, or the program that you had installed, then it means to say that you completely or successfully installed your program. Okay, this is now the programs and features under the control panel. As you can see, these are the installed programs. This will allow you to see the installed programs. This is also where the user can uninstall programs. Just choose the programs or the program that you want to uninstall and click uninstall link. Okay, where's the uninstall link? If you're going to click one of this program, the uninstall link will just appear here at the upper part. Okay. Note that uninstalling programs does not delete the files it created, because it will just delete or just remove the program that you had installed. Okay. If you're going to delete the file that the program was created, that the program created, all you have to do is to go to the particular space or to the particular area or folder that that particular program created a file, and then delete. As simple as that. switching between open programs or windows. Okay, window can have several programs running at the same time, just like what I'm doing now. I am opening a lot of browser here. Okay, I am opening a lot of browser. I am opening also the Zoom account, which the one that we are actually using. And of course, I am still opening the Microsoft because I am now making your grade. So this is multiple programs running at the same time. Okay, this is done. The user can do several tasks at the same time. Okay, sometimes called multitasking. Okay, my computer now is doing multitasking. With mouse users can switch between open programs by clicking on the icon on the taskbar. Okay, it is also possible to switch. Okay, to switch programs using the keyboard by pressing Alt Tab. Okay, Alt Tab will just let you choose what program do you want to use at the same time. Will launches the switch program feature that shows the screenshot of the open programs. Okay, this is actually one of the good attributes of Windows that you can actually have the multitasking features. You can actually open all the programs that you want and just choose what program do you want to use. As simple as that. Okay, just like this one. This is a multitasking window. So these are just what? These are your screenshot of the program being opened. Okay. The taskbar, okay, has the task view button, this one, that you can also show screenshots of your active programs or all the active running programs. Okay. When the task view button is clicked, the active programs will fill in the screen. Unlike the Alt Tab action, there is no need to hold Alt or any key or any other key to keep the view. There are more freedom to examine the screenshots of the program. Each screenshot also has the exit button to help the user in cleaning up the open programs, just like this one. So when I click this task button, okay, all the running programs will just appear in the screen. And it has a close button also that you can actually close the program if in case you are done using the program. In my screen, here in the screenshot, I can actually see Adobe Premiere Pro, okay, Microsoft Word, Google Chrome, Discord, some folders open, Adobe Photoshop, and the control panel. Let's move now to the control panel. Do you have any questions so far? Question? Yes.
Can you
What is
like
your question?
restore? Can you restore a file and then it will be on a specific location
Can you
that you
restore a
want it to?
file?
Like
Yes.
restore it to a specific location.
Yes, of course. Okay. How? Sure, how can you do that? Okay, open the recycle bin where your deleted file is there. Okay. Once you open the recycle bin, you can actually see the deleted files, correct? Okay, next, the next
Yes.
thing that you need to do is to create a folder or find a location where your file should be stored, or the location of the file, the one that you want. You create a folder or location that your file can be restored or can be saved again. Okay, the next thing to do is go back to recycle bin. Okay, you drag. Okay, again, you drag the file in a particular location, in a particular folder that you created, and there you go. You had just transferred, or you had just transferred a file from a recycle bin to a specific location.
Oh,
Does it answer your question, Jaden?
yes.
Okay. Any other question?
No.
How about RJ? Do you have question, RJ?
I have no question.
Right. The control panel is a tool in Windows operating system that consolidates all other system tools and wizards in the system. Okay, system tools are the utilities that control settings of a certain feature of the operating system. Okay, wizards, take note, wizards are the multi-page system tools that aid the user in accomplishing a certain tasks in the program. Okay, tasks that usually require several user inputs. Okay, control panel can be accessed by typing its name in the search bar. Okay, below in your taskbar, it shows a categorized option for user like system and security, network and internet, hardware and sound, programs, user accounts, appearance and personalization, clock languages or language, and region, and ease access or ease and access. User can simply just click on the link of the tool in order to launch the tool or wizard. So this is one way also to maximize, okay, to maintain your computer. Okay, number one, always check on the installed programs. If you had installed a malware or if you have installed a program that is not really familiar to you, all you have to do is to install those programs. It could contain again harmful virus or harmful malware or harmful spyware that can affect your computer. Okay, so these are the category under control panel: system and security, network and internet, and so on. Okay, the start menu also has the settings button, which launches more settings option. This windows is similar to control panel but uses tiles instead of links to display the lists of settings. This is actually in Windows 10. Okay, so you can actually see tiles instead of categorization under control panel. But you can always change the settings here also. Okay, display options. Options regarding the computer screen can be accessed. Okay, hold on. Can be accessed either via control panel, appearance and personalization, display, or via settings, system, or display. Control panel display shows the legacy view, okay, the legacy view of the display options. User accounts. This is really important. To know the user accounts. A computer may have several users, and each user may be given an account by an administrator. Okay. Again, an administrator controls what is being installed, number one. Number two, accounts in a computer. This helps in ensuring that users have privacy in their files in the same computer. Users can also set the computer based on their preferences without affecting the settings made by other users. Okay, like for example, if you want to customize your desktop, you want to secure your files, all you have to do is to create an account in your computer and have it secured, have a password on it. Okay, just like this one. Okay, if you're going to look at my computer, okay, it is a local account simply because it is not online, okay, or through Microsoft. Okay, and I am an administrator, so I can always add an account in my case, and I can always check on the installed programs and uninstall it if in case. If there are some malwares, if there are some unusual programs that has been installed, all you have to do is to click on the control panel again. Because you're an administrator, you can always uninstall the program. To create new user, okay, on the left navigation panel or pane, click family and other users and click add someone else. Okay, so this one. On the sides, you can actually click see. Are you still with me?
Yes.
Are you following? Okay.
Yes.
You can actually see family and other users here. All you have to do is to click on this. After clicking, you can actually see what? This one. Okay. Other users. Just click add someone else to this PC. Okay. Once you click on add someone else to this PC, you can always create an account. So who's going to use this PC. All you have to do is to put a name, and if you want to have a password on it, you can just input password and click next. Okay. Once the next button is clicked, okay, creating the user is done and will now appear in the list of users here. Okay, it will just appear here. Okay. User accounts or types, whether it could be whether administrator or regular user, you can always assign, can be changed by clicking on the username from the lists and then click the change account type button. So if you're going to click on the account name, okay, you can always choose if you want this as a standard user or you want this as an administrator. Take note that if a user is an administrator, he or she can change everything there from the settings going to all of the customizations. Right? Do you have any questions so far?
No question.
Can a standard user make another account?
Oh, yes, of course. Okay. You can always use a standard user. When you say standard user, they cannot actually change any settings in the control panel. That's the standard user. Even
When you
installation.
if you update your PC to like another version, like Windows 7 or the new
Windows
version
7
of
from
Windows
Windows
11,
10.
will you
What
keep the
version do
account?
you have? Oh, what do you mean?
If you upgrade or downgrade your PC to like another version, will you keep the account?
No.
So
Downgrading
you
is
have to
different
make a
from
new one.
upgrading. Like for example, if you're going to downgrade your PC from Windows 10 going to Windows 7, you need to reinstall the operating system. Okay,
Oh, okay.
reinstalling the operating system will erase everything, even your files, if it is stored in
About
the OS or drive C. But
about
if your file
upgrading.
is being stored in drive D or separate partition, then you can actually save your file. Yes, another question.
About upgrading.
Upgrading. It depends upon. If you're going to ask me about upgrades, like for example, from Windows 7 going to Windows 10 without reformatting it, take note, if you are not reformatting, okay, you just use the automatic updates or the update setting in your PC, then it will not erase your file. It will not change also your accounts. But if you want to upgrade your computer, okay, but if you want to upgrade your computer by installing a new operating system, like for example, if my PC is Windows 7 and I want to install Windows 10 because my computer is compatible now with Windows 10 and I cannot upgrade it. Sometimes there are some Windows 7 that you cannot upgrade to Windows 10 sometimes because um, Windows 10 needs a Windows 8 operating system to be upgraded to be accepted in the server as for Windows 10. Okay, since you have a Windows 7 operating system, okay, once you upgrade it to Windows 10, it needs to be what? It needs to be reinstalled. So again, reinstalling an operating system will delete everything. Will delete all your files and your accounts. Any other question?
No, none.
How about others? Do you have question?
No.
Okay. Again, please ask questions. I am really happy that some of you are asking now questions. It means to
Teacher, I have
say
a
that you're
question.
interested. Yes.
What's a product key?
Product key, these are the license. Okay. Product keys are usually used by programs that are licensed. Okay. This is to verify your installation. Take note again. Verification. Sure. Does these programs with license needs a product key? The answer is yes. The purpose why do we need to input the product key in order for us to verify our installation, our license. Okay, the license are actually hidden in the product key. That's the point. Any other question?
No.
How about crack? Sir, what is cracking? Okay. If somebody knows about cracking? Cracking a program?
Crack the password.
Crack the password? Do you know
Oh
about
wait,
crack?
cracking program, you can get it for free.
Yes. Okay. Cracking is
Pirating.
one way of the programmer,
Piracy.
one way of the programmers to use a program, okay, those licensed program for free. That's by cracking, okay? But take note that cracking a program, or when you use your crack, okay, or your key generator, it always brings with you a virus. Let's be careful. Be careful with that. It always brings with you a virus. It could be a worm, or it could be a Trojan horse, or it could be a bigger malware. Right? Any other question?
No.
Okay, let's continue. Changing the date and time. Okay, I already discussed last meeting about changing the date and time, but since then, I want you to know more about changing this one. Though there are shortcut keys or shortcut from the taskbar tray, the date and time can also be changed in the settings, time and language window. Okay, by default, computer sets a time based on initial time that was entered during the installation of the operating system. Okay. Can you still remember the one that I'm telling you last meeting, the BIOS battery, the basic input-output system battery? It is a
Yes.
button battery found in the computer's motherboard, the one that I'm telling you last time. This provides power, again, to computer function that has to remain active even if the computer is powered off, such as maintaining the date and time of your computer correctly. Now, if you find it really hard to sync your computer, every now and then when you restart your computer, when you unplug your computer, your time didn't actually sync in. There is a problem with your BIOS battery and you need to replace your BIOS battery. This is to power up your motherboard's what? Motherboard's function, okay? Motherboard's function to maintain computers, date, and time correctly. All right. So if you're going to click on the settings of the date and time, you can actually see here, okay, current date and time, okay. You can always set it automatically provided that the time zone that you are actually into is correct, okay. Our time zone here in the Philippines is same with Singapore, +8, okay. Once you already inputted the correct time zone, you need to connect this to the internet and click sync now in order to synchronize your time and date. Right? If you want to manually change the time and date, this is the settings that you can actually access. You can always change the date and time, the date here, and the time here. Okay? And click change if you don't want to sync it with your time zone. Okay. I think we had discussed a lot. Okay. Do you have any questions so far? We still have 5 minutes left.
No questions.
Right? Okay, hopefully you learned something out of our discussion and hopefully also you can maintain your computer. Right? Again, please a reminder, do not install programs that are not known to you. Please be careful of that. Why? When you install a program, you are letting it or you're letting your computer be vulnerable to a lot of virus and a lot of possibilities. It could be a possible hacking. It could be a possible virus attack or a malware attack or a spyware attack. Just be
What is a
careful with
spyware?
handling programs. Come again?
What's a spyware?
Yeah, spyware. Spyware is a program that being used by hackers in order to get information from you. Like for example, your login details. It can actually hack through a spyware.
Oh, okay. To
Any other
know
question?
information?
Yes, all of your information in your computer, it can be hacked through a malware or a spyware.
Okay.
without you knowing it. Of course. That's how it works. Just one blink of an eye, all your data or all your login details will be synced in the spyware, and it will be reported into the user or into the owner of that particular spyware.
How do
Any
you
other
stop
question?
it?
Stopping a spyware, simple, reformat.
What's
Reformat
reformat?
your computer. Yes, as simple as that. You can use antivirus if you want, but the antivirus now, okay, the antivirus now, I don't know if some of them are reliable already, but you know, they help. They help actually. They help in blocking. Okay. But once an administrator install a particular program, okay, the antivirus will just allow it to happen. It may block again the spyware, but once an administrator, okay, take note, an admin install it or have a command to install it, then it will just the antivirus will just allow it to happen. As simple as that. Any other question?
No.
What is reformat?
What is reformat? Reformatting, changing your operating system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right. I think that would be all. We had discussed a lot today, and expect for a, a series of activities by next meeting. Thank you for your participation. Grade 7. Have a nice day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Take your lunch.
Bye.
Bye.